So we only have a few left. Please welcome Miss Nikki Kilgore.
Oh my God. Hi everybody, I'm Nikki. And I can get Steven's phone number for you if you want it. You'll see me later. Wow, okay, so I always thought I was crazy, now I know totally for sure. And they always call me right when I need to pee. Or maybe I always need to pee right when they call me, but I need to pee. So, anyways, I've been in a relationship with the same guy for about 14 years. Pretty amazing. And I guess Dr. Laura would probably say we're not committed and living in sin, but after 14 years, there's not really that much sin happening. He's wonderful, but what really bugs me is that there's no word for it. I mean, if you've been with someone for 14 years, it's a little more than a boyfriend, but you're not married. Partner sounds like you're gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Your mate sounds like something that insects do together. So somewhere between boyfriend and husband, there's got to be another word other than asshole. Obviously, communication is so important in a relationship, right? Yeah, and women, we just love when the men open up and tell us their deepest, darkest, and we live for those moments. So the guy, your boyfriend, he starts telling you a story, and you're like, oh, sharing from that deep place within, and then you're like, oh, it's the same freaking story I've heard 9,000 times, and you're trying to not roll back your eyes. I worry about getting a detached retina because the funny thing is that they don't even tell their own story right. They don't even have the details right. They just tell it wrong. And you're like, no, you were not water skiing, you were hiking, you were not with John, you were with Bob, and the girl that you were with, it was me. Your sharing is just so lovely. And, so, couples therapy. What's really, really frustrating is when you finally drag your mate to couples therapy, right? And then the plan backfires. You're in the first session, and you can hardly hear what's happening because the voice inside your head is like, na 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 na, he's gonna get in trouble. You're sure it's all him, and he's so busted, they'll fix him, and then your life will be just great. And then, I don't know, then it's sort of the end of the session, and you're sort of like, sitting on the couch, and then your therapist comes over to you, and he's like, Nikki, you were absolutely right. Bipolar, codependent, controlling, and a little bit needy. But your boyfriend is fine. So we're going to go listen to some jazz. I'll see you twice next week. Okay, we'll start there. And what's really weird, I need to take a drink of water for this. You'll understand in a moment. It's really weird. Not that it's happened to me, but I've heard about it. It's when you start to get a crush on your therapist. Just want to think about that for a second. Okay, and so, and I have this friend, and she's like, Nikki, I think it's really weird that you have a picture of your therapist in your wallet. I think she's got issues. I think she should find her own freaking therapist. So, anyway, I grew up in a wonderful, fabulous, alcoholic, drug-addicted home. Yay! Of the universe. And I think sometimes parents mess us up really with good intentions, like totally not meaning to, And when I was younger, my mom would sometimes, when she could, she would try to do my hair, but she would pull my hair back so tight in a ponytail that my eyes were bugging out. And I mean, she was trying to do good grooming. She was a little high, but she was. And, you know, I've got the big ears and the buck teeth and the eyes poking out, and they would call me Mickey Mouse. That's not funny. It screwed me up. And those were the good times. The thing about, you know, being in an alcoholic addicted family is that you're the kid, allegedly, but you're the one that actually has to be the parent. You're always the parent. And it's like having, you have children, or maybe a misbehaving dog, and you're like, Mom, what did you take? What did you take? Give it. Give it. Spit. Spit it. So, and the other thing, you know, as kids, you think, as a kid, well, I was only one kid, not two, but, well, maybe I was, I don't know. But anyways, as a kid, you think that if you just hide their stuff, their alcohol, drugs, then they'll just stop using it. But as all good addicts, we all know, you got stashes, right? So the addict's job is to have extra hiding stuff to hide. So there's just like constant dueling hiding things. There's like a whole parallel universe in your home of hidden things, you know? And so you're like, Mom, I hid your drugs and you're never gonna find them. She's like, I don't care if you hid my drugs because I have backup drugs. I'm like, well, I hid your backup drugs, so you're never gonna find those. She's like, where'd you have my backup drugs? I'm like, they're not even in the house, so go ahead and try to find them. She's like, they're not in the house? Where are they, Nikki? I don't know. Oh my God. But our neighbor, Mrs. McDougal, looks like she's getting busted for coke. You know, another thing that when you grow up in a lot of chaos, sometimes you lose the ability to sort of understand what's important versus not important. And even as an adult, it can sort of make it hard to prioritize your day. So as an adult, not that I'm talking about anyone in particular, but as an adult, you're like, okay, to-do list today. Let's see, puzzle, done. Binge eating, accomplished. 2005 taxes, tomorrow. And somehow, I don't know, this thing is moving, but somehow I did not become an alcoholic or an addict. It's very strange, go figure. But I did inherit the old addictive personality gene. And, you know, here's the deal. You can do just as dangerous, insane things without the benefit of alcohol or drugs as you can with them. And, I mean, I almost killed myself driving here because I was so obsessed with the Trader Joe's chocolate bonbons, and they melt really fast, and you're trying to get them, the chocolate's all over, they're sliding off the thing, and I almost, you know, and I'm a good driver, but your priorities get fucked up. And so you sort of, I would share them, but they are so all gone. I probably have like chocolate everywhere. So the thing is, you have the impaired judgment and the screwed up priorities without, but you don't have the excuse. I mean, at least if you're alcoholic, drug addict, something, God forbid you kill somebody, okay? I mean, that would be bad, right? Most likely, it would probably be a bad thing. But at least you'd have an excuse, like, well, I was really stoned, or I was in a blackout. I mean, what am I going to say? I was so overstuffed. Sorry. So it's actually worse. And what's really totally scary is that if you have an addictive personality, you can get addicted to anything. Anything, okay? You probably got things I haven't even thought of yet, but, you know, obviously certain foods, shopping, jigsaw puzzles. I know, this is so embarrassing and so not cool, but I so love jigsaw puzzles. But I can't do them, because my whole life will just go to, like, hell in a handbasket. Everything, nothing will get done. It's a nightmare. It's a tragic disease. And, you know, and the thing is, if you're an addict, I mean, you can't have one piece of anything. Do it or not, it doesn't matter. So, and it starts, I am jigsaw sober, 6 months. I sort of, every now, I gotta admit, every now and then I go though and I shake the box. Shake the box. Oh God. And then I think about like the special corner pieces. And I think I still have my sobriety because I haven't opened the box. So I think I'm good. And but it starts like most addiction, it starts out innocently. You know, like I'll just do a few pieces, relax a little bit. The next thing you know, it's 4 a.m. You're exhausted, you haven't eaten, you're hunched over, you're choking from puzzle dust. And for 6 hours you've been saying to yourself, just one more piece. Just one more piece. And then asshole comes in and he's like, Nikki, what are you doing? Put the puzzle down. And you're like, I swear, just one more piece. He's like, put it down. Nikki, give it. Give it.